we're back in the workshop from coming home from Dungarvan. Got the car painted, which we'll get out of the trailer in a minute and give you a look. So right now the boys are just cleaning the workshop. We have another new camera, so I hope it's alright, but I think it is. We're using the DJI, like the gimbal Osmos. Highly recommend. We now have the newest version one, what I'm using right now for the first time.
Pocket 3.
Pocket 3, is it?
DJI.
Osmo.
DJI.
Yeah.
Pocket 3.
Osmo, DJI Pocket 3, yeah?
I wouldn't know the full details of it.
Yeah, but okay, anyway, you get the gist. But yeah, they're really good. We had an old one now, we've just switched to a new one, and it's pretty impressive because you can film like vertically and horizontally for reels and stuff too. So, what is happening, Jack? Have you any news for us, no? With your green pants in you?
No, just cleaning up. The garage got a little bit messy the last couple of weeks, so after doing an engine swap on my 46, place is destroyed, so we had loads of oil drain on it, so sweep it all up. Get rid of the old engine and tidy up all the fumes parts as well, because obviously we've been taking stuff out and putting onto the cars. There's cardboard everywhere, there's lots of stuff that we need to unbox, show you guys as well. But yeah, just try tidy the place small bit, and then we'll get your car in on the 2-poster, try to get it rolling, and then fumes cars going away at the end of the week to get brake lines done, so your car can go there. But yeah.
You're busy, lad.
Busy week.
Busy. Niall is also here with us. What's happening? So yeah, that is all what's going on. Did we show them the 350? We did, yeah. We did. Yeah, Jack's 350. My 350. Now we need to go attach the Jeep to the shuttle. That's pretty much kind of the crack, really, I suppose, yeah. Let's get the car in the shade. Dun 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 dun. You need me to help? Instead of being cameraman.
I'm not having much luck with the casters, like.
No, you're not, no.
Alright.
She's white anyway, lad. Boom. Boom. So yeah, as you can see, the car is now out of the trailer. Lovely and white. Really happy with how the car came out. Big thanks to Tommy Coyley, who let us use the spray boot, and Neil working the magic with the gun. So yeah, came out very well. Really happy. Really good finish on the inside, and yeah, everywhere else was pretty bang on too. So quite happy with that. Put it onto this lift for the time being, get the subframes back on, get the car on the ground rolling again. Yeah, we've lots of goodies to open to show you guys. There's new voice fab. Yeah, there's lots of stuff, so we will keep you up to date what's going on. But yeah, quite happy with how fresh this is, and can't wait to start putting the good parts back onto it and get it back on the ground. And when Fion's car goes away, we will put it on this lift, so it's just easier to get in and out, put the seats back in and stuff. So that is what's going on, and yeah, let's get the car off the spit, and yeah, let's start working on it. We have a box.
New box of goodies.
New box of goodies, lad.
Yeah, so.
Quite a big box for us, actually.
Yeah.
Which has a little bit more than just a box on the ground. Yeah, I think firstly, we need to say a big thank you to Linky Sue before we move on to this, what we're going to show them, who has been a partner of 8 years, I think they've worked with us.
Yeah, 7, 8 years, so a long time.
But yeah, as you know, business and times move on, it didn't really work for us to stay working together this year, but we're super grateful of the relationship, what we've had. They've been a huge part of our of our careers. So we want to say a big thank you to them, and
Yeah.
we wish them all the success in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, that obviously does mean that we've moved on to something new.
Yeah.
And we're very excited about starting to work with this company.
Yeah, so this year we're partnering up with ECU Master. Obviously, we've seen their products in the past in other people's cars, and yeah, we're excited to move, make a change, and see how we can make them work on our cars, basically.
So yeah, obviously there will be more detail of the deal or whatever, but for now we're going to get our first reaction of opening up the stuff. This is the first box what we've received from them. The 3 GT86s will be running all ECU Master products from literally start to finish. So we're excited to start in our partnership with them. They're quite a big partner for the team this year, and will be a main partner for the team. So yeah, let's take a look at all their stuff, which this is what, an ECU? Or what is it? Dash. I love how everything is really nice. We can already actually say now about, okay, boom.
Tidy up.
Nice. This is our digi display.
Yeah, so
Nice and simple, clean looking.
yeah, warning lights. As far as I'm sure, there's a lot of other.
Yeah, we're not going to get
pages
too
and stuff
technical with. We will do more video, but also as well, while we now have the chance, the rally car was also changed over to ECU Master. It's running an ECU Master ECU, which is in there. We can't really see it, and also a dash. It's been, you've tested it and stuff, but we weren't really allowed to speak about it. But now we can show you that it's in the car. So yeah, as we said, a massive thank you to ECU Master. They've came on board as a big partner, and we look forward to working them hopefully for a long time.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Jack will be seeing lots of this in 3 weeks. Flashing lights out of junctions, night stages,
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, the nice days now will be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
it fairly lights up when you're on the limiter.
Yeah, it's
so.
cool for an onboard too.
Yeah.
Makes it more look aggressive. Right, we'll unbox quickly some more stuff, and then we'll show you once we have it unboxed. Pretty nice.
Very nice. So we'll be running basically their full range of everything they do. So that's from ECU, PMU, keypad, ECU Master, digital dash, and also this very
My
fancy,
favourite part.
Yeah, this was not really my pick, but Connor and Fiona wanted these because they look class.
So yeah, the idea of these is people always are like mixed opinions about these. I really like them because you have very easy access when you're sitting in the car to everything what you need. You can set all like your boost settings here and stuff. We will run this, but we will also have this in the car just in case like anything happens, because this obviously has quite a lot of movement with the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So the PDM will also be in there just as a backup, pretty much, to really make sure that the car is always has the buttons to start, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think like we don't actually have this many options for stuff in the car, so we'll probably have all like our like we'll probably be able to start the car off the steering wheel and like do like your wipers, your boost, all that kind of stuff. These will probably be for each like dash setting, let's say. So we'll try and make as much use of it as possible. Obviously, the cars aren't like a GT racing car where they have sensors and absolutely everything and they're adjusting all sorts of stuff. But
the products are like top notch. Everything, I like the way everything is really simple, like small.
It's small, it's compact.
Like the ECU is like literally, you would not think that that's an ECU.
Yeah, it's
To control a 1,000 brake horsepower car, it's proper nice, like simple. Also, their boxing is quite nice.
yeah. So
But yeah,
it's good. Everything's compact, which is nice, easy to mount. And yeah, is it easy to wire?
let's find out.
I don't have an notion.
Well, we won't be wiring it in a way.
Wiring is not.
Yeah, we will have. There'll be more actually on this episode about wiring in the cars, and we'll show some more of installing these. But we just wanted to get it out of the way and announce the partnership. And obviously, there's way more content to come for ECU Master, installing them into the cars, setting them up, and all that things. But you will be able to, if you are an ECU Master customer now, you have a YouTube channel what you can watch. What will have lots of information about the products.
Yeah.
And quite happy.
So yeah, I think one of the most important things though as well is that all three cars will have exactly the exact same products. They'll have the same wiring harness, and everything's going to be interchangeable between the cars. Obviously, from my point of view of building and running the cars, it's a massive help in that sense. So when the guy that comes to wire the cars comes, he's going to make a full front harness and a full front and rear harness, sorry, which will be interchangeable between the headlights and taillights between both cars, which does mean that if we do crash, we'll have a spare set in the truck, and if we crash again, or if the other car crashes, and if someone gets knocked out, we can just unclip it from the bulkhead and like get them going and basically pass tech and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah, that's pretty much kind of all the details we're going to give you now about the products. But thank you, ECU Master. Welcome to the Shanahans, and we're looking forward to having a good relationship together, and also excited to have all the nice products in our GT86s. So thank you for working with us, and we look forward to what's ahead.
3, 2, 1, arrow, and flat. If there's 6 right, back in now, 40. One out there, we're slippy here on by the boys' guns.
what are you at?
Cool.
Huh?
Cool night to be sleeping in the man like. She is toasty.
Things aren't that bad at all.
Oh, it's cold.
So, I had a busy day today. Busy before Mikey came. I had Niall over today giving me a hand. He was doing a few bits for Connor's car. We got the hard lines made for the oil system as I was waiting on that stuff to come for a while. And then this evening, myself and Mikey were busy just kind of getting the plumbing done at the back of the car. So that's the feed return and the dash 12 for the air oil separator, all done in the back of the car now. It's, yeah, obviously, I think I'll have to drop the subframe again to put like a cable tie holder thingy up there. But yeah, should be fine. It's not a massive job now to drop the subframe now that it's all together basically. But yeah, once we drop the subframe, I'll be able to put all the cable tie bits that I think where cable ties need to go now and get them all done. Niall was also busy today. He cleaned, well, he didn't clean. He separated all the voice fab from Connor's old voice fab from last year, because we'll be using all the same brakes and all that stuff for the car this year. But we'll be using new voice fab, keep it all fresh, and then that'll go into the truck as spares for this season, as most of it is still fairly good. He also washed like the front subframe, cleaned up the diff. So yeah, more or less ready to go back together now as well. Yeah, we have the guy coming through the wiring probably next Monday, I would say. So we'll be busy getting my car, all the wiring stripped out and stuff ready for him to start that car and get all the new stuff mounted in the car and be ready for him basically. But yeah, busy day again today, kind of at a standstill now again, as still no engine, so we can't do the water lines, we can't finish the front plumbing for the oil system. But yeah, once the engine comes, it'll be kind of all hands on deck, and then we can get the engine and gearbox in, we can get the prop shaft measured and made. We have a couple of new bits here on the shelf. So we have Fion's new Helix Autosport clutch. His car will be running the GM spline, the Chevy GM spline on the Samsonis. So that's like the fine spline, American style. So we have that for now, and we'll have a spare in the truck as well, just in case anything goes wrong. But I think with how we have the clutches set since halfway through last season, I think we've had no issues, and the development stage is done for the clutch and all ready. We also have some new turbos here ready for the cars. So massive thank you to Turbo Systems. We will be running, we've always been running turbo systems on the cars, and find them absolutely unbelievable. And like the spool up, the power, everything is always very good. We run a HTX 4068, and that lets us just get over 900 horsepower, which is more than enough, and it'll be the exact same on Fion's car now as well. But yeah, that's enough of rambling. But massive thank you to everyone that gives us all these parts that we get to use in the cars. It's massively appreciated, and obviously we don't just strive to do the best we can, we try to use the best products as well. So if you need anything, make sure that you use the stuff we use, because it's proven they won the championship last year. So they have to be doing something fairly well. But yeah, progress is slow from now again, but hopefully tomorrow is another busy day. So car is on 4 wheels for the first time. It must go to Donald Healy at Healy Motorsport in the morning to get brake lines made. I was going to do them myself, but I was like, just give it to Donald and he will do the crimp fittings, the Hell Performance lines, the same as it's in Connor's car. It's just more of a lifetime job. At least it's kind of a job forever, basically, because we just fitted him to Connor's car today, refitted him to Connor's car today, and everything is in perfect condition, still perfect. And yeah, it just makes more sense to do it to this car as well, as the quality of the build is very, very good, so we may as well keep it that way. Also today we had another successful day with Connor's car. We got front subframe back on the car, put on the heat tape, have all the brake lines. So as you can see, the brake lines are just a nice job. Everything's bulkhead fitting. Back in here also, nothing is cable tied yet. We have fuel tank, the radium fuel tank is in. Brake lines are in to here again. So yeah, we also got the rear end on last night. So the diff, the Winters, Wise Fab half shafts, new fresh Wise Fab, everything back on. So trying to get as much progress as we can made on both cars, but yeah, we're just kind of bolting in bits and pieces as we are going. But yeah, we also have the light bars on the rally car wired up again. Thank you to Podge, LED Lighting Cork. He came over and wired them here in the shed for us. He's a good friend of mine, so good to get them all sorted. There were just a few little bits to get done to the car before we are ready to head to West Cork. Yeah, so starting to get fairly excited now. Can't wait to get out in the car with the new engine, lots of more power, and hopefully we can keep it between the ditches and get some sort of a result. But yeah, trying to get this car in the move, get it to Donald, then that means the lift is free, which means my car gets to come back up from the other shed and I can get to do a bit of work to that. So yeah, busy week this week, but thank you again to all the boys. Mikey's been flat out here nearly every evening. Haven't you, Mike? Having great fun.
Great.
Love the shed.
Can't wait until he's on them.
So yeah, I think Mikey's nearly as looking as forward to Spain as we are, because he can't wait to see the cars out of the air. And yeah, obviously none of this would be possible without any of the lads. Like, I'm kind of blessed that I can get to do all this work during the day, and then these fellas come back from their day jobs and get to help me. So I'm very grateful that they all do that and give me the help. So yeah, better get this thing in the trailer and ready for the morning. But bit of an update, this week is going fairly well, thank God. Car's loaded. Frank got this new shuttle. It's a Brian James RT4, and all the lights make this thing look absolutely incredible inside the trailer. But got a small bit wet, so just getting its first taste of the outdoors, I suppose. But yeah, ready to hit the road in the morning and head for Healy Motorsport. So, as you can see, garage is fairly clean. Myself and Corey spent most of the day, well, nearly all of the day really, flat out cleaning the shed, because all this area, all along here, was all a complete mess. Also the rally car was here. We've moved it here. I'm after just doing a bit of a spanner check and a quick check over for the rally It's more or less ready to go. I need to order a set of brake pads, but yeah, she's fairly clean. And yeah, we're just trying to finalise the last few bits of sponsors and stuff for the rally, and then I need to order the stickers as well and get all them sorted. Connor's car, nothing done today, really, because I want to try to get everything clean, and then I could focus on getting all of his bits out of here and back onto the car. But yeah, it's so much easier when the place is clean. I think the last time I gave the garage a proper clean at this was before Fion's car came, and now that Fion's car has gone off the lift for a couple of days, I thought it was only right that we just give it a quick clean again before cars come back. And yeah, it's just a much nicer place to look at now. As you can see, it looks way bigger. But yeah, next few jobs that we need to do, there's like 2 jobs left in the rally car, and then it's ready for the rally. Then need to start bolting bits back onto this car, and Fion's car will be back Monday night. We're still waiting on rock covers and an inlet manifold for his engine, so can't really get the engine back off Mike until he can seal like the engine. Obviously we can put a set of rock covers on to get the engine back, but I prefer just for Mike to do the last few touches and have it all the way he wants it, basically. But yeah, that's kind of the update for now. Tomorrow I will be bringing my own car to the garage and doing all the stripping of the wiring and all that kind of crack. But yeah, it's going to be a big day again tomorrow. But it's good that the garage is clean, that we can actually see what we're doing, know where everything is, all the tools to put back. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow we get a lot of work done and ready for rewiring. This thing's after getting neglected for the last few months. But I had a headlight out to put it into Fion's car. Just for test fitting while we were waiting on headlights to come for his car. But yeah, it's time to get this to the shed and strip all the wiring out of it, and maybe do another little bit of stripping as well while it's up there, like get the body kit off. See, it should be fairly good chassis wise. But yeah, this is another little shed that we have. We have Autographs Class 8 there, and this is where I keep all of my rally spares. So yeah, trying to see if it will start and get it to the shed. It took a fair bit to start, as obviously the car is on the E85, and if anybody has ever ridden the E85, you know that when the car is cold, that it's really hard to get the fuel to fire properly. But nonetheless, we got her fired up. It's been a while since I've been in here now, so it's nice to get a bit of a spin again. And yeah, jeez, I can't wait to drive this thing flat out again. Sounds class. So I was thinking while we're stripping off all the parts that I would give you a bit of a walk around on all the damage, because this is the one body kit from start last season to the end of last season, no change, which I think is fairly impressive, to be honest. Same with Connor's car, even after the crash in Germany, it was still the same rear of the car, nothing was ever changed. But yeah, I'll just show you like some of the touch-up jobs that the team have to do during the year just to make it look presentable. But like from the live stream cameras, the cars always look mint, but up close and personal they're a little bit different. So obviously this still doesn't look too bad. I'll show you the kit on the ground over there in a second. We'll start with the boot door. Couple of marks on the corners from rubbing walls, so that's not too bad. Back of the car, tail lights, same tail lights all year. Obviously GT86 is a clear lens, so it's hard to tell if it's really broken. Bit of damage here. This is from rubbing the wall, bumper goes up against the tyre. Then we have the patchwork here. Also a bit of damage down here from fellas hitting off your doors and stuff. Rest of the bumper is fairly good. Other side is the same here. Couple of rub marks. This is from the last round, I'm sure, so that needs to be put in the bin. More patchwork here. Bit more damage here. Inside of the car held up fairly well. Obviously with this car getting a full repaint last year, it's fairly good. We had no chassis damage all season. We have the slightest bit of damage on the sill here, but nothing major. Connor's car was absolutely in ribbons, so we had to get the sills properly fixed. This sill is fairly good. Obviously all the tyre marks in here, you can't do anything about that with how soft the tyres are. Then side skirts are always one to break, so these are in shit as well. Front wings are fairly good. We have some slight damage here, but that's very repairable. The rest of the wing is fairly good. This wing, so yeah, this wing is going to be reused because she's mint. Bumper, more cracks. Obviously lots of scrape marks from transitions and stuff. The two doors. This door had a bit of damage here from someone crashing into me. Bit more tyre marks here. And then this side of the car got an awful hammering. So front of the door is damaged, middle of the door is damaged, and the rear of the door. Windows and window frames are still good, but yeah, not as pretty as they look from the live stream cameras. So just wanted to give you a run around of what actually happens during the season basically. But yeah, still very good going, one body kit whole season, which is very good for our budget, and lets us we can just keep hitting the walls, and the lads are good at the repair jobs and making them look fairly sweet from afar. We like to call that kind of a look a 20 footer. because from 20 foot looks mint. So that's kind of the aim of the game. When you get to the midway season, you're like, it just needs to be a 20 footer and then it'll be okay. But because the side skirts are always damaged every year, we are actually opting in here. We have side skirts for the cars. They're carbon Kevlar for all 3 cars, which will help and hopefully not get as damaged and also make the aesthetics of the car look way better. But yeah, that's a quick run around. Front of the car is stripped, doors are off. It's time to get all the wiring out, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. There's cable ties everywhere with the wiring loom. But yeah, time to get it out and yeah, get it ready for all the new goodies.
So yeah, another week done in the garage. Jack's been pretty busy this week again, getting everything done with my car. So really happy the way this is starting to look now again. Starting to get it back together. Subframes and stuff are on the front and back. Brake lines and stuff are starting to go back in. Jack also has his GT86 here now, and he's just took the wiring out of the car. So the full loom is out, ready to start getting again, and the rally car is ready for West Cork on Paddy's weekend. So yeah, another busy week, lots going on. Next week I go to America on Wednesday for the YSWAB event. So I will try bring a camera with me there, film a little bit of what's going on. I don't really know what the plan is there, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. And next Thursday, the trailer is coming from Austria, so that's quite an exciting one, and we need to start building that for the season ahead. It's ready for the 3 cars to go into it. The back door and stuff is done, but we need to put windows in it in the living area and stuff, so it'll be cool to show you guys that. So yeah, again, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and if you can check out the website, we just dropped a new team hoodie with a different logo and stuff on the back. If you can go check it out, it would be much appreciated if you could support the channel. Every little bit helps, so we appreciate you guys watching, and appreciate you investing a little bit as well by buying merchandise. So thank you a lot, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.